So Vendoo currently lists to eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Etsy, right? So if you list your item on Vendoo, it will distribute it to all 4 of those sales platforms, okay? Now, List Perfectly, on the other hand, distributes it to, it looks like 10 different or 9 different current platforms. So again, we have Mercari, we have Poshmark, we have eBay, we have Etsy, but then it also goes ahead and distributes it with the same exact, place, right? From that actual same place, with no more time invested on your part, to Facebook, Depop, Kidizen, Grailed, and Tradesy as well. Now, some of those I have not actually sold anything on before. 3 of the ones, so 2 of the ones actually, so Grailed and Kidizen, I've never actually sold anything on before. I have sold on Facebook Marketplace, I have sold on Tradesy, and I have tried to sell on Depop, although I've never made a sale. All 3 of those are ones that are in my tier 2 of that actual, 20 different marketplaces to resell video down at the bottom of the description. So you're getting decent marketplaces, right? It's not like these are marketplaces that are irrelevant, and Depop is pretty good too. I've heard other people say that Depop is good. Tradesy and Facebook Marketplace I definitely recommend. Although, like I said, I've never listed enough things there to sell with it currently. So that basically compares it. You get 4 marketplaces to resell or relist multi-channel listing software with Vendoo, and you get 9 with List Perfectly, okay? So List Perfectly beats it out on the types of marketplaces and the quality of marketplaces that you can list to from the same exact, with no extra effort on your part, from the same exact platform, right? So List Perfectly wins against Vendoo in the amount of marketplaces that you can list to, okay? So now we wanna go ahead and we wanna look at the pricing structures. So they're priced a little bit different, and keep in mind that there's different pricing plans for each one, so you're gonna have to look into it for you specifically. For example, the simple plan currently on List Perfectly is only $29 per month, and they also offer a free trial, which I believe is 3 days. It might be all the way up to 7 days now, I'd have to check it, or 20 listings, okay? So they're constantly reintroducing the free trial, but you can get a free trial to test it out and see if you like it for List Perfectly, okay? Then obviously as you climb up the tiers, you can pay more, but initially you can just get into it, I believe, for $29, not $29.99. I wanted to say $99, just $29 a month, okay? Now with that, you get unlimited cross-posting, you get 100 total items saved in the catalog, okay? And you, like I said before, you can cross-post your image, your title, and description on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Etsy, Depop, Tradesy, Grailed, Facebook Marketplace. So that's 9 different places, okay? Now, on the other hand, with Vendoo, it's cheaper per month, so it's $19.99, but then you get a $4.99 import fee and a $4.99 delist/relist fee if you want to take it off. So ultimately, that comes to another $29.99 a month. So it is 99 cents more, unless you plan on, never delisting or relisting, right? If you have for example, if you have replenishables on a site like eBay or Poshmark or Mercari or something like that, then you probably won't really need to pull them down, right? But for 99.9% of people, you are gonna need to delist and relist certain things, especially with Mercari, where you can only list one thing, or if you don't have replenishables, or you wanna take something off of a site like Poshmark, for example, like that, or eBay, obviously, it's gonna cost you $4.99 for a delist and relist fee. Now, full disclosure, I use List Perfectly, and that's clearly what I'm about to recommend to you. Now, I've never actually, and I should mention too as well that Vendoo does have a free pricing plan as well. So they have a free plan, which allows you 5 items per month, and you get all the add-ons, but then you only get to list 5 items per month. So I would look more into that if you don't plan on relisting a lot of different things, and you're only listing 5 under a month, then you're probably not watching this channel because you're probably not too into reselling, okay? That said, if you plan on listing more than that, I would recommend going with List Perfectly. It's roughly the same price when you factor in, so it's not the same base price of $19.99 versus $29, but it is the same price when you factor in the fact that you're going to have to hit the import, hit more import fees for $4.99, and you're going to have to relist and delist for $4.99 as well. Then they're roughly the same. Vendoo's actually 99 cents more. And on List Perfectly, you don't get any of the other confusing kind of jargon and BS with List Perfectly, and you get 5 more marketplaces with an opportunity to sell in Facebook Marketplace. Let me go back to it. In Facebook Marketplace, Depop, Kitizen, Grailed, and Tradesy, okay? So for those reasons, I would recommend that you go with List Perfectly. Now, if you're not using any multi-channel listing software, and for whatever reason, for the one person out there in the world that has an issue with List Perfectly, then at least get Vendoo, because any multi-channel listing software is better than none at all if you plan on scaling up reselling, okay? But if you're asking me the specific question of what I'd recommend for a multi-channel listing software if you don't have anything currently or you're looking for the best option, List Perfectly is way better in my opinion, not just on pricing structure, but also on the marketplaces that you can relist from directly from it. So hope that outlines it for you. I hope that breakdown helps you out and gives you, all the information that you need to make an educated decision. You don't have to take my word for it. Go look at vendoo.co, I believe it is, vendoo.co. and listperfectly.com. I use List Perfectly. It's the one that I've recommended for a while now. I'm not even in their affiliate program. I just recommend it to all the people in my Online Arbitrage Pro course, which is always first link in the description if you guys are interested, and everybody else that's like in my reselling courses on like sites like Udemy and other places. Hands down the best multi-channel listing software, and you should be looking into a multi-channel listing software if you're reselling to any certain degree, right?